Happy Tuesday, everybody! This week on Forgetfulloxodonta is annoyances. I kind of have quite a few things that really grind my gears. My annoyance number one is when I'm talking to a friend or somebody and I'm confiding in them. If I have something I need to just get off my back and I'm talking to them and I'm just getting the emotions out, and they go back and they're like, "Man, you don't even know." I just cannot stand it. Oh, my annoyance number two is when people cut you off on the road. I was driving on the highway with my cousin, and we were driving this way, and the person was turning right onto the highway. And a normal person would have waited because there was absolutely nobody behind me. They cut me off, so I had to slam on my brakes, and they were going so slow. We went 60 kilometers an hour on a 100 kilometer per hour highway, and I was going fast. I had to slam on my brakes. My cousin honks the horn at them because they're being assholes. And then, you know what they did? About a kilometer down the highway, they turned off the road. Oh my god, that just bothered me so bad. Those are probably my two biggest annoyances. So, number one, don't tell me that your problems are worse than mine when I'm telling you my problems. And number two, don't cut me off on the highway. Linda, nice to have you on the channel. I hope everything's working out for you now. And yeah, Zoe. So, Svansig. Your question was, what is a song that helps us or keeps us angry or whatever, or that we like to listen to and just belt out at the top of your lungs? Mine would have to be Constantine by Something Corporate, just because it's probably the main reason for it is because it's so long, and I just I'm in that angry stupor for the whole length of that song. It's a brilliant song, but that's the one that I probably listen to the most when I'm angry. Christy, you asked if we could change the laws in order to have a type of animal that an unusual pet or whatever. What would it be? The first one, I'm pretty sure people do have as a pet, but I'm not 100% on that. But if there is a law about it, I would change the law so I could have a skunk for a pet, but I would get their stink gland removed so it wouldn't stink up the house. But because I'm more of a dog person and skunks are more like cats, I would have to pick also a fox. Just because I've always liked foxes. Kelly, your question was, what is your favorite saying or something along those lines? And I just watched this movie called Into the Wild. Emile Hirsch is starring in it. I love that movie. Some people don't really care for it, but I'm kind of a hippie like that. I like nature-ish type movies. And there was one part where he had written in his journal, "Happiness is not real unless shared." And I honestly have been kind of obsessed with that saying because it's so true. My question would be, since I kind of got on the topic of movies, what's a recent movie that you've watched that has kind of tugged at your heartstrings or made you kind of feel touched or moved or something? It was one of those good really emotional type movies. I'm not saying you cried or anything, but you just you felt a different person after watching the movie. Yeah. Have a good week.